Hello, this is VEDA Day 3. I hope by now you'll have figured out that these videos are not planned at all. So I just pulled up some 30-day challenges from Tumblr, but instead of doing them on Tumblr, I am going to talk about them. Okay, so this is a 30-day fandom crush meme, and I'm just gonna throw out some of my crushes, I suppose. Tumblr crush, oh gosh. Oh, duh. Nick. Maybe not so much like a hardcore romantic crush, but he's a very attractive male. And I guess I'll link him in the doobly-doo. Doobly-doo, that's what it is, doobly-doo. Movie star crush, definitely Rupert Grint, who is also my ginger crush. I used to like Daniel Radcliffe more than Rupert Grint, but Tumblr showed me otherwise, because there are some really attractive pictures of him. TV star crush, definitely Avon Jogia from Victorious, plays back on Victorious. I cannot even tell you how attractive he is, oh my god. Disney crush. I don't know if this means like Disney movies or Disney, like, the channel. Animated Disney movie crush would definitely be Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and a lot of people say that he's like the least attractive prince, but I think he's the the most attractive. In human form, not in beast form. Book character crush. I could talk about this one for ages. I form book character crushes on pretty much every book I read if it's a well-written book. Just a few right off the top of my head. Percy Jackson, Fang from Maximum Ride. Gosh, I have bajillions of them. Just none are coming to my head right now. Food Network crush. Unnatural hair color crush. These are weird. I thought that said sushi crush. It says sci-fi crush. Okay, we're gonna move on to 30-day book challenge. I'm sorry this video has so much dead space, but it is already 3 minutes and probably only a minute of half of it is me talking. A book that disappointed me, Angel by James Patterson. It is the seventh book in the Maximum Ride series, and if you followed me on Twitter in February, I was absolutely a mess about it. I was crying all over the place. I was angry. I mean, it made me feel emotions, which is always what the goal is in a book, but not the right kind of emotions, not at all. The most surprising plot twist or ending, would probably be a Jodi Picoult book. Maybe not necessarily a specific one, but because a lot of her books have surprise endings, like in My Sister's Keeper, that's not the ending you would expect it to be at all. And in Handle with Care, the end almost makes the whole book irrelevant. Not irrelevant, but kind of like in vain, like it was all for nothing. Oh, my favorite classic book is A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. There's just something about that book that I love with all of my heart and soul. It's simple, but in like an earnest way. And there's a quote that is like my favorite quote of all time, because it reminds me of my family, and it goes something like, the Nolans lived their life up to hold on, it's on my Facebook. Let me look it up real quick. I don't understand why Tumblr is going so fast tonight, because every time I look, there's more, there's just more posts. Okay, here we go. The Nolans just couldn't get enough of life. They lived their own lives up to the hilt, but that wasn't enough. They had to fill in on the lives of all the people they made contact with. And when you think about it, that also kind of applies to social networking. That's, I try to live my life up to the hilt, but then have to fill in on all of your people's lives. Which that wasn't grammatically correct, but whatever. Yeah. About me. Some of these are really, like, intense, and I don't really want to get into them on a YouTube video. Like, religion and politics, don't really want to get too much into that. I mean, I have opinions. I'm a very opinionated person, but I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, this video is almost 7 minutes long, and I didn't talk about very much of anything with substance, but best wishes. Oh, and happy Esther Earl Day. I am kind of a bad nerd fighter. I don't exactly know the exact significance of her. I know that she was a nerd fighter who was fighting cancer or some other debilitating disease, and I remember when she died, but I don't remember exactly how involved she was and why she specifically is significant, but I know it was a terrible loss to the nerd fighter community, and I think it's great that we're taking today to remember her. So to everybody, I love you, and this was VEDA Day, God, is it? Day 3. And tonight is the first night that my sister is gone, so yeah, fun times.